You got your rollerblading movie and my movie about Cincinnati. Hey, you got my movie about Cincinnati and my rollerblading movie. Finally, two great movies that have come together. We saw Airborne, so you know what that means.
How did Schwarzenegger grow a baby in his belly? Rock a rhinestone vest while ripping Justin to Kelly. Or maybe see a burlesque show with Nick Crow and take a boat with speed to hitting cruise control. J-Man, Big Paul in the beautiful June. Gonna take you from the goob all the way to the room. Ran the games of Street Fighter, helped to blow off steam. Just a sucker punch the odd life of Timothy Green. Sharknado, the birdemic, how we staying alive. They call it in the badass and he's on the line. Cranking 88 minutes cause they cool as ice. Cause a bad Jim Varney looking kind and nice. Paul and June getting literal, Jason is getting laid. June is making sure all the monkey shots getting paid. They judge a bunch of movies while they making the grade. Here's a real question for you, how did this get made?
Hello, people of Earth! And hello, people of Largo! We are live here in Los Angeles to talk about one of the most important rollerblading films of our time. Before we go any further, I want to tell you that tonight is a How Did This Get Made All-Star show, which means that our regular co-hosts, Jason Mantzoukas and June Diane Rayfield, will not be here tonight, but instead, I know, but instead, they'll be replaced by How Did This Get Made All-Stars, hence the title, How Did This Get Made All-Stars. These are all people you've heard on the show. They're coming back. And let's start with the introductions right here. You know our first guest co-host from her show, Bitch Sesh. She was on the episode Geely, and she's written for Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Please welcome Danielle Schneider. Have a seat down there. Welcome, Danielle.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
So excited to have you because rollerblading is an important part of your life.
Yes, always. I didn't know this was a rollerblading movie. I was confused because there was also a surfing movie.
Yes.
And also a hockey movie.
Yes. That is my core problem with this movie.
So that was a trick of the mind, and I'm still navigating that today.
We are going to talk all about that. Also joining us tonight, our second guest co-host. This man we have put through hell. We have made him watch Sharknado 1, Sharknado 2, Sharknado 3, and also Speed 2. He is the host of the awesome Comedy Bang Bang show on Earwolf. He has a brand new special coming up on Valentine's Day on Netflix called The Michael Bolton's Big Sexy Valentine's Day Special. Premieres February 7th. Please welcome Scott Aukerman.
What's up, jerks?
Welcome, Scott.
I was trying to play entrance music.
I would have liked that. We'll put it in post. Very excited to have you back for your first non-sequel.
Oh my God, I was so happy until I saw the film.
I can't believe this movie has missed me. Did you see this movie before?
I had never even heard about it.
Okay.
I'd heard about the fact that diseases are transmitted this way.
I thought it was going to be a movie adaptation of The Great Thing That You Take Before Airplane Travel.
I thought it was about a dog who plays basketball.
There's nothing in the rule book. Nothing in the rule book.
Our next guest co-host, you know him from, only one episode. That's surprising to me. I thought he'd been on before this. He was in the Leprechaun in the Hood episode. You can see him on Silicon Valley. He has a brand new movie premiering at Sundance called The Big Sick. He's also in the upcoming movie Fist Fight. Please welcome Kumail Nanjiani.
Can I say I also thought this was the dog basketball movie,
Right?
and it is the saddest I've been
Yes.
since the election.
At what point did you figure out it wasn't? Did you keep expecting a dog to come in dribbling a basketball?
Well, there is a dog in the first 5 minutes.
Yes.
Yes.
And the kid
Yes.
calls it, "Hey, dog." he calls it dog twice.
Well, did you
So-
think that when the parents went away on their vacation that he would go away, the parents would go away, and the dog would be like, well, shit, I'll play basketball.
I thought the movie was gonna be, the parents leave, the kids with the dog, and then they're like, "We're short one on the basketball team." He's like,
I want to, there's so much to talk about in this movie, but this one thing I think just stands out, and it's visual, but I always say that there are certain signs that you know you're watching a bad movie, and one of them is the movie is under 90 minutes. This comes in at like a nice 83. But it's not bad. I don't know if it's bad.
I will tell you, it is the longest 83 minutes.
Oh, you feel it. I would argue that that's probably because there's no real plot.
No.
Like that's pushing it
It
forward.
has the plot of maybe one Saved by the Bell episode.
Yeah. I promise you, it was like morning when I started, and when I was done, it was dark out. It warped time and space.
I would argue that it was like hearing the plot of one Saved by the Bell episode as told by someone who doesn't remember the episode of Saved by the Bell.
So I think they're surfer. Oh no,
They're
they're
hockey,
rollerbladers.
yeah.
They're rollerbladers.
And hockey.
And who the bad guy is still up in the air for me.
Multiple bad guys, multiple good guys,
Yeah.
multiple sports.
Girls who are featured hugely for the first 10 minutes
Yeah.
and then go away.
I wanted to see more of those girls. But this is the thing that I always point to. Like, I love a good production logo that appears and you've never seen it before. And this production logo takes the cake. I'm going to narrate it as it goes forward. But check this out. It's like fire collides. The name appears. Then all of a sudden an elf with a sword comes up. The sword goes gleaming. And it's Icon Productions, but I just thought it was like a pretty, I don't know why the elf felt to me,
Slightly like overkill.
yeah.
Well, that's what the movie is, because the movie is like 4 things at the same time, and so is this logo. The fire has nothing to do with the elf, has nothing to do with the word icon.
Yeah, it doesn't, it feels
You
like
know, as iconic as an elf on fire.
we need people to understand that Icon Pictures can be anything. It can be elves with swords and fire.
And it has nothing to do with the film you're about to see.
No,
either.
well, not at all. I mean, look.
Well, they didn't make it thinking they would get to make one movie. They were like, this is the first one, but...
This, arguably, I think, is one of the most aggressive 90s movies I've ever seen. I mean,
yes, it was filled with just the guitar licks alone were so like Beverly Hills 902. They literally said to the guy who did Beverly Hills 90210, they're like, "We love you. We love your music. Please score our movie."
Point of order, I have to say the music is done by Stuart Copeland, drummer
Yes.
of The Police.
Yes, you are right.
Oh, the other pretty big name associate. This is directed by a guy who directed a ton of X-Files episodes, including the X-Files movie.
Yes, he also directed the Elektra film, the sequel to Daredevil.
The electrifying film, what?
But he is like a good, like he was, I like Rob Bowman.
Well, he
He's
directed the first X-Files episode, his first X-Files, the same year this movie came out. So
I have to say this is directed well.
it's well directed.
I think it's,
I do.
I know, I agree. Like, that's the
He
thing
had
about
to direct
this movie.
4 different movies. He directed them all beautifully.
and get him under 90 minutes.
I would argue,
Yes,
it
sorry.
looks, it like, if
Yes.
It
you
looks
had the sound
expensive,
down-
I
Yeah,
think.
I think it did.
was. It feels. They did
How expen-
underwater
what-
shots.
It was,
Yeah, what
it
was the budget?
budget was $2.6 million.
And it made, let me guess.
Oh, yeah.
Did you say 3 point? I'll say
No.
3.4.
2.8.
Nah!
It just came in. It made some money. It just
It made some money.
it
It
came out.
made $4 on Amazon from me today.
It was. I think it's funny that, like, First of all, it was hard to find this movie.
Yes, it was very hard.
I couldn't find it using my Xbox. I had to go to my computer
Yeah,
Oh, really?
and buy it and have it tell my Xbox like he actually wants to see this movie.
That's the Xbox looking out for its
Yeah.
players. It's like, really?
Yeah, Xbox
Why?
was cock blocking me from this movie.
The beginning shots of the two guys having the guy and his best friend, I thought the entire movie was going to be about them.
Yes.
Right, and their romance.
Well, they have such a great final scene together where they're singing California Girls, and then the lead goes, ha, 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 I love that song.
But my whole thing is, you open a movie with these two dudes like beautifully rollerblading down the hills of like Santa
By the way,
Monica.
Paul was imitating someone rollerblading.
Yeah, just like-
And he kind of did this.
just arms out.
You sort of look like one of the Supremes a little bit. You were just...
The arms are out. Team Rollerblade is in full effect.
Team Rollerblade, by the way, did the stunts.
Yeah, as you see,
Yeah, it
right,
is. You could tell when it was the actors and when it was stunt people.
Yeah.
Because the first jump that they do in the movie is so unimpressive. And then they're jumping over cars.
And they keep a jump in where the guy falls down.
Yeah, it's...
Yeah.
It's crazy.
By the way, apparently the actor of the film was a real rollerblader, and that's why he got the job, because he took the director to all the cool rollerblading spots in New York. And that's
Guess what?
sealed the deal.
You can tell he's a rollerblader and not an actor.
It was the least likable protagonist I've seen in a movie in a very long time.
I
With
would
the
agree.
most
And-
amount of teeth.
Excuse me?
He and the girl in the movie had all the teeth of all the world.
Yeah. They did take all the teeth in the 90s.
Well, to me, it's like, also, he's a cool California dude coming to Cincinnati, whatever.
Again,
And
Paul is doing
I'm doing my
he's
Supreme
sort of
hand.
waves at this point.
always finding the ways. But he has the most unappealing name. His name's like Mitchell Goosen. Like, come
And
on.
they tell you the name a bunch of times like they're super proud of it. There's
Hey-
going to be an iconic name. He's a real Mitchell Goosen type.
Mitchell Goosen is not a cool name. I don't feel like, oh, what did Mitchell Goosen say about this?
When he meets the girl, they're meet cute.
Yeah.
When they're like, and he says his full name, it's like the vibe is so scary. It's like, what's he gonna do to her?
I feel like the reason why that scene was so uncomfortable was because it was clearly his audition scene, because it's like a big monologue about like Gandhi. I did the hands again, but like about Gandhi and not fighting for things. Like his eyes were like, I got this part. I got it all down. Like he really stared at her in a creepy
He
way.
also, he has some long, like he does a big monologue when he's mind surfing. You remember that? When he puts like his surfboard on the bed and stands on it and like speaks a lot.
He aggressively brings his surfboard to Cincinnati.
He calls it his stick. He says, I don't go anywhere without my stick.
which would lead you to believe it's a surfing movie.
Yes.
I was impressed that they gave it to him on the tarmac.
Me too. I have never been handed anything on the tarmac.
Well, it was pre 9/11, guys.
Yeah.
Yes.
Simpler time.
That is made clear throughout the movie.
It's also in the opening, they're rollerblading to go surfing.
Yes.
But they don't have their sticks with them.
No.
Do they keep the sticks at the beach?
I think they checked the sticks in at the beach.
The movie seems like it was, the whole idea of it was, you know how when surfers, they drive to go surfing? What if they rollerbladed?
Well, I feel like it was like, we're pitching this movie, so it would be what the kids do, whatever. Rollerblading, surfing, hockey, whatever it is. And then we see him, and then we go to Cincinnati, and then, whatever. He gets in the rollerblading, surfing competition, whatever. And they never decided what it was. They're like,
No.
all of them. Yeah. They'll do it all.
They'll do it all.
I
And
thought it
nothing.
was going to be a hockey movie.
Me
Like
too.
when it locked into hockey, I was like, all right, we're in.
Yeah.
Hockey movie, let's go.
Also,
One scene.
my problem with the hockey was that it didn't seem to be school-sanctioned hockey.
No, who are the villains? Who is the other team?
The preppies. We
The
know they're the
preps.
preppies.
But the hockey game, the first hockey game was in some ragtag hockey room.
Yeah.
And the second hockey game for
On
the
the
playoff
street.
was on the street with
And-
no
and with
skating.
rollerblades.
Yes, so it
But
made,
that was my biggest problem. Right? So you would think if you're writing this movie, you go, all right, well, maybe the thing that he brings to the table is rollerblades.
Yes.
But no, they're all fucking great rollerbladers too. Everyone in this town knows how to rollerblade really good and ice hockey.
That's a very good point. I hadn't thought of that.
Yeah, I was like, that would be like what he's adding to the mix. He adds nothing to the mix.
He adds nothing to the mix. He adds nothing to the mix. He has nothing to learn in this movie. He shows up fully centered and talking about his fucking non-violence or whatever. And then he ends the same way.
And it's
His whole struggle in the movie is to not like get into a fight with someone.
Which
and
is
he,
odd because
and he doesn't.
And to ride out 6 months.
The stakes could not be lower.
And the reason why he's hated by the bullies, first of all, is just because he's from California. So that's like the
Also,
first
as an
thing.
insult, they call him pretty boy. I'm like, that's not an insult.
Yeah.
Have you ever been called that in your life?
If I would love it. I would love it. Hey, pretty boy. Oh, thank you.
Well, hello.
Thank you so much. But then the reason why he gets really hated by the school is because they oddly draft him out of the crowd to play on their hockey team and then is mad when he sucks.
He doesn't own goal. He goals the wrong goal.
But they called it. It wasn't like he goes, hey guys, I could play hockey, put me in.
No.
No, he's like in the stands, not even really there to enjoy. Why? He's not even enjoying
And they
it.
sort of want him to do it as a punishment to him. So why are they so mad?
Yeah, they want to. They want to win, but they also want to embarrass this kid, so they put him on their own team. It makes no sense.
Put him on the other team and score a goal
And
against
also,
him.
he did score a goal, even though it was for the wrong team. He did show prowess on the court. So why not use his abilities?
His first
Point
hit
him in the right direction.
was solid.
I know. I was like, why not? Yeah, why not say, okay, we've got something here.
It's a very minor adjustment we need to make. Turn around.
180 degrees.
Yeah. And by the way, I was a little bit confused though too because it seems like you'd have to be a real moron to not understand how hockey works. Like, it's not like, what is this sport? Like, you know, it's like.
I will say though that his team no one had the same shirt on, so he
Okay.
couldn't tell who was on his team.
Why?
I buy that. I'll
Why
buy it.
did he wear a different outfit?
I guess they were ragtag.
Okay.
But yet there is a real scoreboard.
makes no sense.
But it's weird because it is also like they're playing. It seems like outside of school, like not school sanctioned, and then later on, then they have a less school sanctioned, like rollerblading version of hockey. Like
And and more people come to that than the school sanctioned one. And then I was just watching, like, imagining the whole game stopping down for a half hour while he got dressed. Like, what were they doing?
How did he just show up? Like,
It just is like a hard cut to him in the outfit, like, oh, this is comedy. But I just was thinking, like, that's like a half hour to get
you
that
gotta
on.
get in. If somebody's got to put. Now, by the way, don't be mistaken. This movie, hockey is not a major part of this movie.
Yeah, we shouldn't even be bringing it up.
No, sorry.
Yeah, you could argue the third act has nothing to do with hockey. The biggest challenge of the movie, hockey is not present at all.
it is a movie that, to your point, it does keep you guessing. It starts off. You're like, his parents are like, we're going to Australia. I was like, oh, great. It's a movie about an American kid who has to make it in Australia.
Yep.
And then they're like, no, we're leaving. I'm like, okay, great. It's an American kid who gets the house to himself in California. They're like, no, you're going to Ohio. Okay, great. He goes to Ohio and then learns hockey. No, it's rollerblading.
And like they make a big deal of getting his surfboard off the plane. Like it should be like his rollerblading skates, right? Like I mean, shouldn't
Well, he says at one point, like, something I should have remembered. Yeah, dipshit, you're going to fucking Cincinnati.
And I will argue the movie is called Airborne, and I don't want to really call too much attention to it, but airborning doesn't really happen until, I would argue, the last frames of the movie. Like,
Yeah.
it's one airborne.
A solid third of this movie is a race at the end.
It really should be called Earthbound.
Yeah.
Here,
Or fuck this kid. He sucks.
I have a question on something I've never seen before in a movie where, like, the movie is from his point of view, right?
POV.
Well, yeah, POV, of course. But in the first, like, once he gets to Cincinnati, you see a fantasy sequence from a character we've never seen's point of view.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, where he's like shirtless and...
Yeah, yes.
Well, no, before that, he's just sitting there and the bully looks at him and imagines throwing him through the window.
Oh, that's
and
right.
I thought that was real, and I was like, oh, shit, this movie just got amazing.
This movie just got Airborne.
Yeah. They threw him out of a fucking window. I was like, ooh.
But then it turns out to be a dream sequence from someone we have not met.
It's also a testament to the movie that we've been talking about it for a half hour and have not mentioned that Seth Green and Jack Black are in it.
Yeah. There is Jack Black working hard. Like, you could see why Jack Black popped. I mean, from
I
this
don't
movie.
think any of his lines were in the script.
It couldn't have been.
He's making shit up. It's great.
I like a young Jack Black in
I
this
think
movie.
Seth Green is great in it too.
I feel like you watch those guys and are like, these guys are fucking working. They were like, what can I do? Like, what? Like, give me. I'm trying.
I'll be in the shot. Oh yeah, you want me in the shot? I'll be in the shot. Yeah.
I'll improvise this too.
I will say the other bully, Jack Black's friend, was 35.
Yeah.
He was an older man.
Yeah.
He's complaining about his hemorrhoids.
It was strange to see him surrounded by children.
There are weird things that these kids say. I did.
Oh yeah, I wrote down some stuff
Okay,
they
yeah,
say.
I have this basically. This is at one point they have to like introduce themselves in speech class.
Yes, this was.
And there's
You know
one
they
in
couldn't
particular
wait.
that I really want to talk of, but it may just be worth watching some of these speech class things. It's pretty great.
My name is Snake. I don't like speech. I never even signed up for it. And I ain't got no hobbies, unless you call collecting knives and putting tattoos across the foreheads of guys I don't like hobbies.
The first one certainly is a hobby.
Yeah. Really
Collecting knives?
battling.
Yeah.
And by the way, you would argue, is that the villain of the movie?
No, it's
No.
just a stereotype.
Yeah.
No. All of the villains have vaguely Hispanic names, including Jack Black.
What's Jack Black's name?
It's like he's like Javier or something, or maybe I'm the racist. Uh-oh.
Augie is his name.
No, but that's his nickname.
Oh, okay. Got
He
it.
introduces himself as like a Hispanic
Oh,
name.
he has a long name. That's right. He has a long name.
But she gives one of my favorite speeches. I'd like to say who
This-
she finds hot. It's very timely.
Oh,
in
yeah.
this
Here we
movie.
go. This is the next one. Sorry. So coming out of Snake.
I love her.
I want to be Al Pacino's love slave.
Now, if you didn't hear that, because I rewound it when I watch it, I want to be Al Pacino's love slave.
Al Pacino's what?
Love slave.
Which I guess he was a hottie of the 90s.
I Googled, she just had seen Scent of a Woman.
Yeah, he had
Like,
just done Scent of a Woman,
Yeah.
where he plays a blind man.
A blind veteran of Vietnam.
Yeah. Nobody watched that and was like, he should be my sex master.
I'm a 15-year-old girl, and I would really love to be boned out by blind Al Pacino. Like, he's clearly, like, he's in his 50s at that point,
Yeah,
right? He
I
has
had
to be.
I had to rewind too. I was like, did she just say old man Pacino as her love
Al
slave?
Pacino's love slave.
Makes me think that maybe the script was sitting like on the back burner for a long time. Oh, but then why would it be about
Rollerblading? It could have been roller skating.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's so
everything-
90s.
Everything is 90s. But we don't have to do Mitchell Goosen
I mean-
because...
I don't know. Maybe we do.
all right, let's go into it. Yeah, why not? These are all pretty great. So here we go. All right,
Look at his.
here we go.
Mitchell Goosen at your service. I'm not from around here. What's your tell? Well, I don't have any stories. Don't know what I want to be when I grow up. Don't care. Just as long as I live near the beach and don't have to wear a tie. Then I'll be styling.
Styling? What?
Is having to wear a tie a
few
big
things to say. Could I
problem
have
for
something, please?
15-year-olds?
By the way, he angers people so, like...
He
What-
angers me.
I get it.
I fucking hate him.
I get it.
I side with the bullies. in
Yeah,
this.
when the guy goes, I found myself, I had already done that gesture. I was like, oh, he's doing it too.
I guess we're supposed to hate Mitchell Goosen We are Cleveland in this movie. The audience is Cleveland.
The way he like does his hair when he like gets
One
up there.
finger through the side of it. Oh man,
he's wearing like a serape around a hoodie,
but with like a Baja under it. Like the customer's like, we really need people to know that he's a surfer.
By the way, also, wouldn't you? Again, he doesn't even bring anything to them. Like you don't like at the end like the bullies don't go like, oh, we should meditate or we should like
or we should wear
God.
this kind of thing.
Yeah, like, he doesn't give them anything. It's not like
nobody learns anything
no
in
one.
this movie. At one point I wrote down, he says, make waves, not war. He should have been shot.
And by the way, you're not making waves you're surfing.
Yeah, you're not the moon. Good one, right? I nailed him.
Bro.
Also in this scene, everyone's being terrible to each other, and the teacher just sits there.
The teacher needs to get control of his classroom.
The teacher is younger than the 35-year-old bully.
And guess what, people? The teacher is the writer of the movie.
Sometimes the world just makes sense.
Just like writing in this movie, he just sat back and let his characters just go off on a journey.
I also, at one point, he says, he's getting into a fight with the bully, and he says, I could give 2 left testicles about, and then something, and it was, are you like volunteering someone else's testicle along with yours?
I want to talk about what Mitchell Goosen does at high school, which is a lot of shit that I would never do. Like, first of all, he takes a shit.
Yes.
Like,
He's taking a long time with that shit.
Yeah.
He takes out a magazine for that shit. He's not like scrambling in there trying to get it done as quickly as possible, running out. That's what I was doing in high school.
Also, another thing he did, I've never seen a romantic lead of a high school movie take a shit, and I was shocked. Shocked.
And walk around with like a sweaty, gross ass.
To me, I literally was like, I'm no longer attracted to this child.
I would argue that the follow-up scene is worse because they wet all the toilet paper part of their.
What did they do?
Yeah. They wet
all the toilet
paper, but wouldn't you rather use wet toilet paper on your ass, which is sort of like having a Japanese toilet in a way,
100%,
than just leaving the shit in your butthole?
Wait.
Yeah.
Is the implication that he leaves the shit in his butthole?
Yes, because he's walking around like this.
Yeah.
Because of the shit in his butthole?
Yes.
Like he stuffs the shit back up in his butthole.
I would argue that
he didn't stuff the shit back in it.
He
didn't
scoops
pull
into the toilet, puts it back.
Like, if I can't wipe, I gotta save this for later.
I have to do this later.
I would argue that even more disgusting than him taking a shit was him during the shower sequence leaning against a dirty shower wall.
He is full on shampooing.
But again, who leans against the shower wall?
Of a public school bathroom in which no one else is showering, which made me believe that he just went in there for a shower break. It wasn't like the end of gym because there's no one else there. It's like private shower time, man.
I was gagging with the thought of his back against a dirty wall. Like, it made me so sick I had to fast
forward. Were you
forward.
gagging more there or when you saw this? Because this actually upset me. When Seth Green took a shower, and on his wall was just like it looks like vomit, like a vomit.
What is that?
Well, thank you to Avril Halley, our amazing video researcher. We have been looking at this, and she and I were emailing back and forth, and she's like, I tried to figure it out. I zoomed in on it. I went all back. And this morning she emailed me and she goes, I figured it out. Does anyone think they know what's on that wall? Oh, what is it? Well, no, not what is the product. Do you see something written in there? That's what it is. The name of the girl that he was on a blind date
This is
with.
okay. So many issues. First of all, baseline creepy. Beyond that, if you're in a movie, don't use product that's the same color as the wall.
Yeah.
There should be contrast. Just use shaving cream. That'll be white. No, we got to get a green thing.
And green body fall. I don't even know what that is. It looked like to me like, I don't know, like a snot wall or something. It's not like...
I had a totally different image. I thought that this this family was in trouble. And that this house was decrepit. And that grime and grease and no one is clean. I was worried. And I literally was like, this family's in trouble.
My problem is who masturbates to a girl's name? Like,
if you
Gloria! Wow.
That's what I was doing before I had access to porn. I would just write down the name of the girl. I would just write down Cindy Crawford and read it while masturbating.
Well, that scene is in front of, I think, my favorite scene of the whole movie, which is the clothing montage scene.
Oh, God.
And, all movies in the 90s had this thing where they tried on different outfits, but I feel like this may be the first time you saw a dude do it. I don't feel like dudes did.
And it was a solid 25-minute long scene.
I have each one of the outfits we can kind of look at. First one obviously was. First one, my question was, he has all these outfits?
Yes.
There's a lot of styles that he has in his.
He's got a lot of looks.
So he got the motorcycle look.
Clearly, they were like, "Oh, Seth Green's a star. Let's give him a showcase here."
But I say that Gooseman was just, he was thrilled. He was laughing.
He loved it. He was laughing
tickled.
his ass off.
He was tickled as I've never seen.
This movie, they like people laughing. I mean, when a joke gets told at the hockey rink too, they're all like, it's like a pan of just laughers, like ha 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 ha. He pulled down his pants. Ha 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 ha. I've never seen people laugh that much at a pants pull down.
I once got a note on a script that said, we don't need the people in the movie laughing. We need the audience laughing. And I don't think that these people took that note.
That is a great note. They were trying to trick us.
I'm trying to look like Seth
Why
Green,
does he have all this stuff?
Yeah, it's a lot of, so he's just going through all the looks. Like
it was
hip-hop,
very
hip-hop.
Sex in the City, this whole sequence.
This one.
Okay.
This is the one, though.
I have a question about this whole montage.
Yes.
Is he trying to make Goosen laugh, or are these to him viable options? Because he's goofing around, but also he's disappointed at some point that his friend is laughing at him.
Well,
It slightly seems like he's trying to make him horny with this one.
It is an odd thing, and I will go back to this. I really like Seth Green in this movie. I really like Jack Black in this movie. But my issue with Seth Green's character is I don't know how he is weird. He seems multiply weird. Like, it's not like, oh, he's blank. It just seems like
he is weird in many different.
Yes.
Again, this is the whole movie.
Yeah.
It's like 4 sports. He's 5 different. Because when
you wouldn't be like, oh, he's just the nerd. He's
No.
just the thing.
Because that's a Megadeth like banner there.
I wrote down some of the things in his room. It was like Eraserhead, Kiss, then just random skulls, then jack-o'-lanterns, and then Megadeth, and then ACD. Like it's all over the place.
Yeah, I too was looking around his room for clues as to who he was, and I couldn't make heads or
And when he
tails.
first shows up and he turns the light on, it's all weird red.
Yeah.
And we're supposed to be like, what a dweebazoid. But I was like, that room's awesome.
I liked his room. That's what I'm saying. I didn't understand where he's supposed to be. And in this sequence where he's wearing the mesh top and the pants, I think this guy could be the guy, was it the Butcher Bill from Silence of the Lambs, whatever that guy's name is?
Buffalo Bill.
Buffalo Bill, yeah.
Yeah, no, when you first meet him, he's a fucking idiot. He's a monster. Like, he's dressed like an idiot.
And that's the problem, though, with 90s movies.
I mean, fucking live your bliss, whatever. But the movie's trying to tell us something.
But when you watch a 90s movie, that's the problem, because he's supposed to be like an idiot in the 90s, but when you look at the 90s movies, everyone's kind of dressed like idiots, and you're like, oh, I don't know where the base is, because the cool guy looks pretty... that guy's wearing a fucking poncho over a hoodie, and he's the cool one?
And he's like this all the time. This is not a podcast bit. But he really is smiling the entire movie. You can't find a still frame where the kid's not smiling.
Well, he says, like, he also, like, oh, well, all right.
He didn't stop smiling till he saw the box office receipts. Anyway.
Kumail.
Anyway, you can edit.
Come on, Kumail.
I'm so sorry. You can edit that
I mean,
out.
this is a mean podcast, but that's too far.
I know this is the name of the podcast, but I was watching it truly like, how did this get made?
I was like, how did this get made?
I feel like it was
made?
I feel like this is what it was. Someone found out that there was a tax break in Cincinnati, And they're like, if you can write a script in 4 days, we can shoot this.
And you can be in it.
Yeah, and he's like, what?
You could be the teacher.
By the way, there is a lot of Cincinnati love for this movie. There was an article written about it for the 20-year anniversary. And
What?
Cincinnati.
They
keeping
celebrated the 20-year anniversary of this movie.
Well, it must have been 2013 because this movie's from 93.
Yeah, so it's 2013. There was a big thing about 20-year anniversary, rollerblading.
When you say a big thing,
like they shut down all of Cincinnati to kind of...
All of Cincinnati.
All of it. All 4 shops.
well, listen, the movie sucks. Let's not take shots at Cincinnati.
No shot to Cincinnati. No. I don't know. I believe that Cincinnati is very proud of this film.
Is that?
I have no facts to back that up, but I believe they're very, very proud.
That's so sad.
When they do, that was the one thing too. Like when he shows up. Well, there's so many things. When you first see him rollerblading around Cincinnati, and he pulls out those rollerblades, he creates a Creed-esque kind of flash mob of everyone on roller skates. Like everyone has been secretly like having these roller skates and be like, oh wow, this guy brought out his blades. I guess whatever, if it has
He's
wheels.
been there, by the way, for 3 months at this point.
Yeah.
He obviously knows where all of these rollerbladers are, and he's never gone to visit them or said, hey, by the way, I have a pair at home, I should get those shipped to me or whatever. He goes right to them. He knows exactly where they are.
They have skate parks there.
And he didn't seem to be, was he that much better than anybody else?
At one point, someone says, man, he's fast. That's the only...
The thing I was most impressed with is that he kept on running downstairs. It's like,
well, yeah.
I was like, I never have seen rollerbladers like traverse staircases. Like I didn't know that was a part of rollerblading.
Emily was there for like 10 minutes while I was watching it, and she was like, she got genuinely sad because she was like, some stunt person risked his life for this movie. She was like, that bums me out. Because that is tough.
Yeah, that was but that was pretty amazing in the film. Just effortlessly, and they did a lot of stair work, a lot of like, it was. Yeah.
He seemed to be sort of a Pied Piper of wheels during that scene where anyone
he attracts wheels to him.
People on wheels, like any sort of there were kids sort of following his happiness.
Cars suddenly came by him.
Well,
and I think part of the thing that you like
pizza
about
rollers.
Yes.
One of the things that you like about Rocky and Creed,
like lid rollers. Those painting brushes that are circular for whatever reason.
That helps you get paint quicker. In Rocky and Creed, they run every day, and people are and then you would imagine after 3 or 4 months of running every day, the town kind of like, oh wow, they fucking run. I'm gonna run every day, and then the group gets bigger and bigger and bigger. This is the first day within the first hour he puts on the blades, everyone's immediately attracted to him.
They've been waiting for years for someone with rollerblades to show up.
Even though it's a town where the rollerblading scene is quite active.
It is vibrant.
So he's not doing anything that not everyone else is doing. And which brings me to my point that even the hockey team has a rollerblading league that they are great in.
They're great in it.
And then he comes, and he's just a little bit better than them.
But he's not.
No.
He jumps over a couple things, I feel like.
They all do. Don't defend this movie, Paul.
My favorite part, though, of that rollerblading hockey scene was when he is being chased by the preps. Conveniently, there's a bunch of plywood over a swampy area.
Yeah.
So he could just clunk, 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 and slide out.
You know the location scout scouted it when it was warm and dry. They showed up to the day, it was muddy.
Yeah, and they're like,
how the fuck are we going to film this scene? Go get me 5 boards.
Just random plywood, and it was it's an above shot, so you're just looking down at just weird plywood planks that clearly provide the most convenient escape path. But yet the other people, they're shit, he's on the plywood. I can't get him.
Who is the bad guy?
I I think in the end, it's the prep who was a little bit date rapey at some point.
Oh yeah, he grabs the girl.
Yeah,
He does that
start
weird thing I've
dancing.
never seen where he's like, "Come here, let's dance," and forces
so
a woman to dance
last
with
dance of Mary Jane
Yeah.
type of.
And it's like you're in like a Denny's.
Yeah.
By the way,
so
that
all of a sudden the
restaurant-
movie got real creepy. Like
that
before, it was,
restaurant, she says, "Hey, I know a really great restaurant. Good food, lots of people." Lots of people? Like, I've never heard that be a criteria for a good restaurant. Like,
yeah,
okay,
sure,
yeah,
it's
the
good,
Yelp
but how
reviews.
crowded is it?
Yeah, how many people are at this restaurant?
Don't take me to one of those empty restaurants. I want to socialize and potentially bump into my brother and ex-boyfriend.
And then they sit down and she looks around and goes, "See what I tell you." They haven't eaten yet. She's merely talking about the number of people.
But did you see they did have a Cincinnati delicacy, strawberry jelly and peanut butter on a burger.
Is that a Cincinnati
That is
thing?
a Cincinnati treat that was originated at this restaurant. I think it's that's strawberry.
Please, sir, I beg of you, please stop.
At Gordo's.
Could you just delete it so that doesn't happen?
What just popped up was Seth Green in the shower with the goo on the wall. Oh man. But I would argue that.
Oh, it has "I'm Too Sexy" in it.
The one recognizable song. There are no recognizable hits other than "I'm
they
Too
really
Sexy."
wanted it to pop.
But they have like a good like I wrote down a lyric of one of the songs like when they're having their romance like I'm gonna pick you up in my personal limousine.
Personal limousine.
He's a limo driver.
I
Who's
have to
sharing limos out there?
I have to say, in the '90s, like that was a dream. Ooh, he'll have his personal
His
limousine.
personal, not the public one, not the shared limousine. And then the other line in that song was "My love is goody love."
There's a lot of weird.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
A running joke in it is also that he calls people bra and they think he's calling them underwear.
Oh yeah.
It's very similar to bro. Put it together.
He's ahead of his time. He's ahead of his time. I would argue, by the way, too, if we're talking about who the hero of the movie is, it might be Snake. Because Snake is the best rollerblader. We know that. Snake has no problem in Devil's Backbone.
Which, by the way, why doesn't he list that in his hobbies? Rollerblading is a pretty big one.
Yeah, he never takes out that knife, and I've never seen him tattoo anyone. And he seems very social.
No, they.
By the way, Devil's Backbone is not like you think, oh, that's the back of a mountain. It's all
of Cincinnati.
The streets.
The entirety of the city limits is Devil's Backbone.
And
makes no sense.
They
It
say
does take
about
a-
the race, the only rules are there are no rules. And I was, so then how do you know who's won?
Because, well, she follows that up immediately by saying, first three across the finish line win.
But then, but here is my...
A rule.
Yes.
Arguably,
Yes.
a rule.
A very important one.
I also felt that it was just so confusing as to like how they know exactly where to go.
Yeah.
Well, it's Devil's Backbone.
But
Well, Mitchell Goosen's never even heard about it
I
until
know,
2
but
minutes.
They've never brought up Devil's Backbone before. I've never
No.
heard it throughout the rest of the movie.
There's
And
no
it-
rollerblading races ever established.
They rollerblade right past a stadium. A stadium. That's part of Devil's Backbone.
Oh, Devil's Backbone is from the top of a mountain to a port. Like it
Yes,
ends at a
right
port.
by the fucking water.
And they also say, we're going to settle this thing once and for all. What thing?
Yeah.
That they always beat them at hockey. We're gonna settle who's better at hockey by having a rollerblade race.
I want to Google. Yeah, go ahead.
I would argue another rule of the race is once you fall down, you're kind of out because a lot of people are just like boom, and they're like out. Why? Just get back up. Like they just seem like they take themselves out way too easily.
Okay, this is going to sound like bad. Who wins the race? Because I was watching and I thought I was engaged.
Yeah.
But then the race was over and I'm sure I drifted. Did the main good guy win?
Well, Snake came in first.
Snake wins.
Which was a
Snake
shock.
was one of three.
Ooh, it's 2 teams.
Yes.
First team to have 3 people across.
You know how they have? Do you know how they have like team races?
Team races.
That
yes.
aren't like relay races.
Sure.
You're not handing off a baton. Everyone's just running, but certain people are on one team.
Yes.
It's a 15-minute race.
Is it
Yeah.
that none of the actors are there for?
No.
No.
And
at
this
one point,
is-
Jack Black kind of pretends he's on skates, and they're shooting him from waist up, and he kind of goes like this. And then it cuts to the rear view, and he's like 6'2" and 175 pounds.
This is just so you can refresh your memory for the great action. This is the highlight reel of the race.
They're in a building.
Yeah.
For some reason.
A parking garage, and a high level of a parking garage.
Yeah, how is the high level of parking garage part of Devil's Backbone?
And then he only gets airborne by jumping off of buildings, mind you. Like it would have been cooler if he did a jump. He just
Like
jumped
off a half pipe or something.
Yeah.
Oh, you're airborne.
And he kills one of them right there. He murders a kid.
And I'd argue that no one even saw him go airborne. I know I'm obsessed with the airborne-ness of it.
There are no eyewitnesses to him being airborne.
No one was like, whoa, shit, do you see him go airborne?
That part of the movie is sort of like him telling the story afterwards. Like, yeah, I jumped off a parking garage like 3 stories. Oh, sure you did. No one sees.
Which makes me believe that the makers or the people who advertised this movie had no idea what it was about, because here are some of the taglines, and it's the most taglines ever for a movie. Because I feel like, again, like the movie.
Most sports ever for a movie.
Here it goes. The world's only rock and rollerblade movie. I have a lot of problems with that.
No one plays music. The biggest song in it is "I'm Too Sexy," which is not rock and roll.
Not rock and roll.
No.
Here's the other one. Mitchell just became the most popular guy on earth. ...
Disagree.
Once he took to the sky.
He doesn't take to the sky.
He does not become popular
Not by
once he
that.
jumps over that car.
It would have been Mitchell became the most popular guy on earth after he gave a wedgie to somebody in a hockey game.
Yes. Can we talk?
That sounds like. What is the tagline again? Read it.
Mitchell became the most popular guy on earth. ... Once he took to the sky.
That sounds like it's a movie where the kid becomes an astronaut. That is truly what I am
And a nerdy kid. A nerdy kid.
A nerdy kid.
Like
Yes.
goes to space camp.
Yeah.
He's a nerd even amongst those nerds.
Right.
But then he's the one who takes the rocket up. He becomes popular.
Right. The premise
Starring
of the movie,
you and me.
Yeah.
What do you say?
I'm the super nerdy kid.
And I'm the bully.
You're the preppy kid. Because the premise of this movie is that the coolest kid in California moves to Ohio and then becomes the coolest kid in Ohio.
Well, get ready. There's 4 more log lines. To err isn't human. It's necessary.
Whoa! To err is inhuman?
No.
Oh,
Isn't.
okay.
And
Isn't.
is air, A-I-R?
Like air,
A-I-R?
like-
To
yeah.
err isn't human.
It's
necessary. It's necessary that he
not.
jumps over that car.
But like you said, he doesn't err because it wasn't necessary.
Yeah. Okay, here's another one.
Tough stuff.
There are 2 kinds of people. Those who get airborne, ... and those who don't.
He is part of the former.
I also have to say, if they had called this movie something different, they should have called this movie something different. It could have just been called Land and Sea.
Because there is. It's surf and turf.
Yes.
Surf and turf
Or
is...
like,
Surf and turf, like, yes. There's no air, like, because I feel like they got really, like, they put themselves in a corner with the airborne of it. And so there's only one moment where he gets airborne, and they're really hanging the whole movie.
And by the
on
way, it
fucking
feels
Airborne.
like the writer almost forgot. Oh shit! I called this movie Airborne. He jumps off a building. Oh, good! I got it in on the last page.
Because he surfs water, he rollerblades ground. The one thing he doesn't take to is the air. That's the only like element.
What about fire?
Here we go.
Well, that's the logo.
That's true.
Here is another one that's kind of great. Heroes aren't made.
They air?
They're airborne.
So, meaning born of air.
That one isn't, yeah. That, and then the
Okay.
final one is,
Give us the first half and we'll try and guess it.
this one is, okay. Mitchell's life was a California dream, ...
Cincinnati Nightmare?
Yeah. Now it's a Cincinnati Nightmare.
I assume it's going to be something about being airborne.
Oh, right.
Let's find it. Let's find it.
Oh, yeah.
What is it? His life
Mitchell's life was a California dream, ...
That melted into thin air born.
Like that.
Very good. Super solid.
Thank you. I'm going to...
Any other guesses?
Nah.
I'll tell you, you'll be disappointed. Mitchell's life was a California dream, ...
Oh, I'm so
until he woke up in Cincinnati.
What?
He didn't just wake up in Cincinnati. He got on a plane.
He was sent there.
Presumably, he did wake up in Cincinnati.
Yes, but he
Eventually.
didn't it wasn't like he's in California dreaming and then he goes to sleep. When he wakes up, he's in Cincinnati.
Well, we didn't see the plane sequence, so maybe he was sleeping on the plane.
But he gets off a plane.
But maybe
But
he
he
woke
might
up.
have been sleeping on the plane.
By the way, just something to note,
That's not a big
Honestly,
part.
though, I felt like that was the most accurate of all of them.
That was the only time he was airborne was when he was on the plane.
His surfboard was airborne. He was airborne.
Yeah, the stick is airborne. He's airborne.
we're gonna
Airborne.
come. We're gonna come to the audience here in a second. I just want to say one other thing. So this movie has a story by credit. So someone pitched this idea.
This, by the way, this movie was originally not called Airborne.
No,
you know, this whoever wrote the story, the
100%.
original script.
And then it was written, and then this guy also gets credit for story. That's his only credit. That's Mr. Cawley. But the guy who just came up with the story now is Mel Gibson's main producer.
I have so many questions.
Let's go into
Did he
the,
produce Hacksaw Ridge?
I don't know about that. I should check that out.
Did he produce Braveheart? Paul, where are you going?
I'm
Paul.
gonna- I'm
Paul!
gonna-
Paul, we have
we need info.
Paul.
All right, let's go to the audience here. All right, sir, I'm going to go to you right now. Sir, come over here. Obviously, we've talked about Surf and Turf as being the perfect title. Is there another title that you can come up with for this film? Or is there a better character name for Mitchell Goosen? I know I'm putting you on the spot.
Cincinnati snowboarding doesn't exist.
All right, Cincinnati snowboarding, I'll say ... doesn't exist. That's
Honestly,
a
the
longer
best
title.
we've heard.
Yeah, longer title than we would normally have. But all right.
Why doesn't he do snowboarding? He's
Snowboard. I'm like,
Yes. The only time you see snow is on the tarmac.
And it disappears rather quickly.
Yeah.
Okay, talk to me about your question. What's your question?
So he gets the rollerblades late, right? And his mom or his parents send it to him. So his parents found his rollerblades, took it to Australia, and then mailed it to him.
Okay,
Wow.
3 months
I think
later, they were
I know
like,
what happened
oh,
here.
This dumb kid forgot his rollerblades. Let's wait. 3
He
months.
paid a neighbor to break into his house, rummage through his stuff, and then the neighbor accidentally sent the blades to Australia, where a kangaroo put them on. All of that would make a better movie than this.
I have a theory. The parents were never going to Australia.
Paul, what are you doing over there?
Paul. Are you on rollerblades?
I just bladed through this whole back. The parents were
did you
never
get
going
it?
to
Think
Australia.
about the parents. Did anyone notice in that first parent scene how they were sitting uncomfortably close?
Like they were about to fuck, they had just fucked.
Those
He had
parents,
2 fingers in her. I don't know exactly what.
Exactly.
Those parents were creepy.
Okay, your title or better character name and your question.
My name for the movie, Life is a Wave.
Love it.
Life is a wave?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like, he takes the wave from California all the way, like, wherever he goes, you know?
Sometimes it breaks for you. Sometimes it breaks against you. Sometimes you get a sweet ride. Sometimes you get fucking laid on your ass. Life's a wave, bro.
Yeah.
But you gotta ride it. Because if you don't ride it,
I guess you're
you
right.
won't do it, bro.
Life is a wave.
All right, and my question is, there is a serious lack of like adult responsibility in this movie. There are very, very few adults taking responsibility for any of these kids' actions. They were rollerblading through the streets for a long time. No cops stopped them.
Where are the police?
Yeah.
Plenty of Mack trucks.
It's not like Cincinnati has a ton of shit going on where they don't notice. This would be like evening news.
Yeah, and the only adult you kind of see in the movie is the teacher in the beginning, and the teacher.
He wrote himself into it.
Right, and he lets the kids do whatever they want. They're like fighting in front of the class, and he's just like, next person, keep going. We need to get through these speeches.
At one point, Edie McClurg almost calls the cops on the lead guy because he's sleeping.
Yeah. And she's afraid he's dead.
Oh, yeah. By the way, I have to say, those are my two favorite characters in the entire movie. Edie McClurg from Ferris Bueller, and then her husband, who I feel like has been in everything, but when I looked at his IMDb, nothing felt familiar to me. They were hilarious, and I also felt like they improvised everything.
She
too.
has like a legitimately great line when they're like driving first. They pick him up from the airport, and she's pointing out stuff, and she goes, "There's the hole where the sausage factory used to be." I was like, this is going to be a good movie.
I also like that they talk about hockey. Thank you very much for your question. They talk about hockey, and then they go like, you feeling frisky? And he's like, yeah, I'll get out the twister. And I don't know what it was that they were getting turned on or something. Let me see back here. All right. Yes, you back here. Your name of your movie, your character name, whatever you want, and your question.
I'd say Stylin'.
That's a good movie. Yeah, it's a good title.
Stylin' is way better.
We've touched on it, but one of the most important plot points is that the boy is pantsed, and that Jack Black says funny, and everyone has the biggest reaction to this pantsing ever.
Well, I don't know if that was a question. So you just think that that moment, the reaction is larger than what it should have been.
Jack Black's reaction is insane. Insane.
It's like he didn't know that men have butts.
Well, it's as if this.
Because
maybe
he's
by
never.
the way,
He can't see his own butt.
No, it's behind him. Of course not.
And he's never been naked.
He's gone through his entire life never seeing a butt.
Wait a second, guys. I just realized something. This is what Mitchell Goosen brings to Cincinnati. Pantsing. He doesn't bring...
Why not call this movie Pants?
They're like, it's so cold in Cincinnati. No one's ever shown a butt before.
Yeah, heroes aren't born.
Angeles,
they're pantsed.
In LA, that's what you do. It's warm enough here to show off your ass and humiliate people, and so that's what he brings.
And he was wearing... Yeah, that was I feel uncomfortable watching scenes of young people.
Because you're trying to move your boner out of the way?
Yeah. Then I wrestle with it, then things get messy.
And the main kid is shirtless in this movie a lot.
A lot. Does anybody have a really great one that they feel like, oh, I got to bring this one up here? All right. Your name, sell it with confidence, and we'll see. All right, here we go.
Okay, so the title would be Not Airborne. Not Airborne. Or sorry, not Airbud, sorry.
You guys cheated. Shared your title before, not Airbud.
So when he's in the hockey game, he gets knocked out. He's unconscious for like half a day. No one calls the ambulance. And then the guy gets, chocolate stained Blaine. He gets knocked over into the water and he disappears and no one seems to care either. So I'm just saying, no one seems to care about other people.
That is true. No one calls an ambulance and they move him too. They move him to a second location, which is fairly dangerous as well.
There is a disturbing lack of empathy in this movie.
There are no parental figures when he wakes up.
Yeah.
He has a concussion. He has brain damage.
Jason's not here, so I have to say what Jason would say. The movie officially ends when he gets knocked out at the hockey rink, and the rest of the thing is a Jacob's Ladder scenario. It's all a dream. It's all a fantasy.
It's the only way it makes sense.
He died in that first hockey game.
How did you find this movie?
I found this movie, as many people do, on Twitter and on...
Working through Seth Green's entire catalog?
Yes. Can't Hardly Wait. You and I saw Can't Hardly Wait in the theater together.
We sure did. I brought in half a chicken.
But
what happened to the other half?
What are you talking
I
about?
can't eat an entire chicken in a movie.
it was. This is one of the movies that was very highly recommended over the years, and I've been saving it for a while for a special occasion.
No, my question's about the chicken.
Happy to answer any and all.
What?
It was in
I
New
was
York.
hungry. It was in New York, and there was like a Boston market next to the theater, and I was like, I'm hungry.
New York has the best Boston market.
They really do. It's my favorite.
Outside of Boston.
No, I would say better than the Boston market. And so I was hungry, and I needed more of a meal than a snack, and so I
You were
remember.
like, let's get half a chicken.
I did not eat a chicken in that movie.
I had half a chicken. I have a clear
I
memory
respected
of
the theater and the space, and can't hardly wait. All the hard people who worked on it, the crew, everybody. Obviously, we had an opinion about this movie, but there are people out there that had a different opinion. It is now time for second opinions.
Second opinion, 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 second opinions, second opinions, second opinions, second opinions, second opinions, second opinions, second opinions. Aha!
Amazing. Give it up. What's her name, sir? What's her name? What's Tim? Give it up for Tim.
What an honor.
We always say to the audience before the show, if you want to make something up in the moment, please do, and that person did. So that was great, and great job to the audience for catching along. These are 5-star reviews culled from Amazon, and boy, there are some good ones. Okay, here we go. This is from Nurse Mommy RN.
Uh-oh.
And
is she an RN or is she like Nurse Mommy right now?
Nurse Mommy right now.
And she writes, this was taped at my grade school so long ago, and I got to be an extra in it. So it was a rental to reminisce. Heart.
She didn't even buy it. You're in this movie.
A rental to reminisce. Like,
I don't think you can be in the movie and have an opinion that's fair. I think once you're in it, you're in it.
Fucking 5 stars. She gave herself 5 stars.
I feel like she came up with the phrase "a rental to reminisce" and then backed into writing the review.
Also, R and N are both in reminisce.
She's big into R and N.
And in rental.
I will say a lot of these reviews were written recently. That's the thing that's actually most interesting about these reviews. This one was written in 2016 in June by Man of Wood. Great movie. Better than the crap they made today. 5 stars.
The crap that they made that day?
Yep.
What movie did they make that day?
Maybe he meant better than the crap he made today. Like the actual piece of shit that came out of his ass.
Do not know.
You need to put the shit back in.
And then this one is odd. I'll read it and we can discuss why I think it's odd. This is by Pamela S. Ryan, written in 2014.
She's putting her middle initial in there.
2014, hot off the 20-year anniversary.
The title is Perfect, and the review is simply this: wonderful movie to take my adult son back in time. Her 5 stars.
Son. I think that's the mom of the actor.
Remember when you were in this? Adult son back in time.
Hi, son. Can you get a babysitter? Come on over to the house. I want to take you back in time.
Because if he's 20 now, if that's an adult son, then he was 10 when this movie came out.
Huh?
So
No, he wasn't. He was more than 20 years. He would have not been born.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah.
She makes a guy like in his 30s or 40s watch this movie. Pamela S. Ryan is a monster. I really do think that that's the kid's mom, because she gets to see her now adult son
back in time.
The beautiful child he once was.
I think you know what? I think you may be right. Buckle up, people. This is it's a longie. but it's worth it. By Jordan Lawrence. Title, Who Compares This Movie to Harry Potter?
No one.
No one.
I just want to start off by saying that I felt compelled to write a review about this movie after reading about some guy who thought this movie was awful and lacked substance and was not creative. This person, who I can only imagine plays Dungeons and Dragons and has a collection of Beanie Babies, goes on to say, there are plenty of movies of this sort that are filled to the brim with creativity. The Harry Potter series, in
that was
case
one
in point.
sentence, by the way.
Really? You're comparing this movie to Harry Potter? I'd like to know what planet this guy is coming from, considering the two movies are nothing alike, not to mention the fact they were written in two different decades. First of all, let me say this. This movie is awesome.
First of all...
If you were around in the 90s, which apparently this guy was not, no wonder you don't think this movie was any good. You watch movies like Harry Potter, dude.
Who is he having an argument with?
Some guy who collects Beanie Babies.
I grew up watching this movie. It's funny, it's entertaining. It's great to see guys like Seth Green and Jack Black before they were somebodies. Of course, it doesn't have the greatest plot in the world. It was written for teenagers in the 90s. It was totally exciting to watch growing up and brings back great memories today. Even if you didn't watch this growing up, let your kids watch it. They'll love it. I personally love it because it reminds me of the days I used to race around on my rollerblades.
By the way, this 100% is a suicide note.
I used to race around on my rollerblades, hang out on the beaches of California, and engage in some good old-fashioned competition. I've been checking on Amazon for the last year to see when or if this movie would ever make it to DVD, and it finally has. I would pay $30 for this movie if I had to. If you want to be reminded of simpler, better days, which we'll probably never see again.
Oh boy.
With good entertainment value, watch Airborne. If all you care about are special effects, casting spells, and nerdy kids flying around
What
on
does he have
broomsticks,
against Harry Potter?
go watch Harry Potter and leave the good stuff for those of us who are nostalgic and like entertainment. 5 motherfucking stars.
Wow.
You could call Harry Potter deserves the title Airborne more. They actually fly on brooms. They play Quidditch. That's an airborne sport.
What if Harry Potter was called Hockey? And they just swapped titles.
I have to say that review turned me on Harry Potter.
You see his point?
I'm done. Fuck that shit.
Well, you'll all be pleased to know that Blake Harris has tracked down one of the lead actors of this film and will be conducting a very big interview with him coming up. So we'll get that on Slash Film.
Can we say?
We could, if I remember the name of the guy. It's not Jack Black or Seth Green. It's,
Okay.
Yeah. So it may be. It may even just be the lead bully.
You probably could get Seth Green or Jack Black.
I'm sure we could.
They're both color names.
But I feel like the better.
Is that all it takes to make it?
You need a color name.
Would you recommend our audience watching this movie? Sometimes we say you don't need to watch it. Sometimes we say, yeah, you should definitely watch it. I'll start off and say, yeah, I think you should definitely watch this movie.
I think you're insane.
Not like I'm saying like this is the Moonlight.
I cannot think of a single reason for people to watch this. There are so many movies in the world.
Knowing that I pushed watching Moonlight off to watch this made me feel bad.
Did you watch Moonlight?
Not yet, because I watched this.
What if you died right now?
Maybe I'd be a little bit happier that I saw Surf and Turf before I went.
Wow. They're very similar in many ways.
If there are two guys hanging out by the ocean,
There are.
it's kind of vaguely homoerotic.
Yeah, Moonlight is vaguely homoerotic.
I'm talking about Airborne.
Yeah, it is. I guess when he rubs the...
No spoilers.
sort of. It's like, hey, there's something going on with those guys.
I don't know if I'm reading too much into this movie, but when he rubs his fingers in the sand, I feel like something happened.
Scott, yay or nay?
I think it's well directed. I mean, the shots are really, really good.
Sure.
So you watch it for the directing?
If you're a fan of film,
yeah.
The director is a good director.
The director's a good director.
Stuff.
The actors, not to a man certainly, are good actors. No, don't watch this.
All right. Danielle?
I'm going to say watch it.
Nice.
I'm going to say you have to really
The two people who saw Can't Hardly Wait
Yes.
are highly recommending this movie.
In the theater.
Bring half a chicken.
Settle in.
Make a day of it.
Get some chicken.
Tune out during
Spread
the dream
out on
sequence.
your couch. Lie
Go
back.
into a food coma during the dream sequence.
Lie back. Watch a child. Sort of like
Rub
turn into
soap
a man.
all over his body.
Yes. No, I feel like in order to understand the movie, in order to like see how disparate the 4 different movies inside the movie are, in order to really get that, I think you should watch it. I also feel like, what the fuck are you doing? Yeah, watch it. What else
It
are
is
you
a
doing?
good point. It's like you leave the movie and it's like you've watched 4 movies.
Yeah, Moonlight, you probably only
it's
get
a
to watch
time
one.
saver.
Yeah, like Moonlight was like one movie, right?
Moonlight's only one movie.
Yeah.
Although it's kind of 3 movies. It actually is kind of 3
It is
movies.
kind of like 3 movies.
It's kind of 3 movies. So it's one less movie than this one.
Let's talk about what we want to talk about. Danielle, what do you want to plug?
What do I want to plug? Bitch Sesh.
Yes.
Thank you.
Great podcast.
We have a podcast. We're also doing a show Wednesday the 25th at Largo, and then also just listen to Bitch Sesh on your podcast.
Love it.
Great. Thanks.
Scott, what do you got?
I co-directed with Akiva Schaffer of The Lonely Island a variety special for Netflix called Michael Bolton's Big Sexy Valentine's Day special.
And that's February 7th?
February 7th it comes out, and it has Maya Rudolph and Sarah Silverman and Fred Armisen and Will Forte and Andy Samberg and Eric Andre and a bunch of great people, and it's very funny.
I can't wait. That sounds awesome. Kumail, you, at this point, to our listeners, have been to Sundance. You've been back with your movie there. How was it?
No,
he has not gone to Sundance.
I just got very nervous.
Yeah. No, what do we have?
Silicon Valley, you can watch it on iTunes or HBO Go, and it comes out, the new season comes out in April. And then, the movie, The Big Sick, it'll come out at some point, so look for that.
Awesome. I love it.
At the point of people listening to this, you've sold it for $20 million at this point.
Oh, no. What are you doing? The last movie that sold for that much was Birth of a Nation.
Yep.
What's going to come out about you?
Huh?
What did you do?
I'll tell you. So
what
far,
did you do?
I don't want to do it. I don't want to riff on this.
That could be the thing that turns this into a Birth of a Nation situation.
Yeah, pass.
Well, a big thank you to Avril Halley, who pulls all of our clips here and then puts them all together each week. She has a great show called Movie Bitches on YouTube. July Diaz up in the booth. Nate Kiley does all of our research. Marissa Zeitz, who pulls us all together. Leanna Waldron. Everybody here at Largo. Everybody here at Earwolf. Thank you all for coming. Good night.